Hello and welcome to the Tea Party Hardy channel. Well, we hear it all the time from the Democrats and the media that Republicans are constantly trying to suppress the vote and that they really don't want everybody to get the chance to vote, especially minorities. Well, take a look at this. California, Governor Newsom signs law allowing fewer Election Day polling places in California amid the cootie. Pretty sure that's suppression of votes. There's fewer places to go. They say, oh, you can't ask people for an ID to vote. But you can ask for an ID to rent a car, to get a hotel room, to buy alcohol, to buy cough syrup, and the list goes on. But you better not ask for an ID to vote, because that's suppressing the vote. No, taking away the facility to actually vote is suppressing the vote. Because when the people go to vote, they're like, dude, where's the polling place? Where'd it go? They pulled the polling place. So, California Governor Newsom has signed a law, not an executive action, to let counties offer fewer in-person voting options. Suppression of the vote. In the most populous state, for now, state is bleeding people like crazy for obvious reasons, as they hold the November election in the midst of a cootie. Newsom has already signed a law requiring counties to mail ballots to voters ahead of November 3rd election. Axios, did you hear that? Ballots. Ballots. Not applications, Axios. When you little snot-nosed kid tell Trump, no, it's not ballots, it's applications. No, you uneducated fool. Ballots. County election officials are having trouble securing enough polling places because of the cootie. Well, it's also not helping if the counties are told not to open them to secure enough places. California continues to have problems with missing data on the virus infection throughout California. I'm not really sure how those overlap in this story, but they did put it in there, so there you go. State officials have acknowledged California has been undercounting the virus cases because of a technical issue with a database used to collect test information from the labs. Seriously, what are those last two? They really are sentences. You remember when you were in school and they told you that a paragraph has to have at least 3 sentences, preferably 5 or more? And then you read the paper and it's one sentence, one sentence, one sentence. Yeah. It's like journalism school. Please erase everything you learned about the English language and how to actually write properly. Why do they even go to school to be teachers? Polling place. Now, I'm pretty sure from the looks of these houses, even though that's grass, that this is beachfront property. I could be wrong, but that is absolutely what, because see all the zillions of windows and the extremely ugly architecture? For some reason, beach houses in California are filled with the ugliest, well, see for yourself. Anyways, so what else is wrong with California? Why is everybody leaving, besides the suppression of the vote? Well, look at this sign, polling place. Centro Electoral, lugar ring botang, ping pong pew. I'm not even going to bother. And what is this? What language is this? Back to the Future language? Pointing to the United States? Good luck. Now, why do I make a big deal about this? The people running for president who are talking to the American citizens, do they use this language? Do they use this language? Do they use this language or do they use this language? There are foreign languages on there. Why do you say foreign? It's America. It's a melting pot. No. Let's face it. Those are foreign. This is not the language of the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, or any other law that has to be submitted. Those are all in English, not an accident. So you have people voting for candidates that can't understand the words coming out of the candidate's mouth. That seems foolish. Upon foolish, upon foolish. And which party do you think made it so that you have to put the signs in languages that do not match the language of the candidates? If you said Republican, you're probably wrong. This is California. Ugly architecture. Innocent women with thick legs and tight pants that are photographed and land up on the news and they don't even have a clue. And now they're in my video with singles and singles of views. By the way, if you're one of those singles of views, thank you very much for stopping by the channel. We do appreciate your not cooperation, not patience. Wow, I've been watching too many Disney live streams. Your participation. If you leave a comment, sure. Okay, so you want to know what suppression of a vote looks like? It doesn't look like anything that they say about the Republicans. Suppression of votes is when you freaking close down the polling places. Suppression of the vote is when you close down the polling places, and then you create ballots being sent out. And this, in the state of California, ballot harvesting is 100% legal, and they do it. Congratulations, Republicans! You all won on election night, and within 3 weeks, you're all gone. That happened in Orange County in 2018. They're all gone. Congratulations. I could go on and on and on about the fraud that takes place in the California voting, but this video goes out to the whole world, and on the chance that the whole world watches it, I'll let you look it up. But it's bad. And you know, here we have the examples that the media covers this and never mentions the word suppression. The media covers this and never mentions, by the way, the candidates don't actually speak these languages, so why are these people who can't understand the speaking of the candidate? What? Huh? Yeah, no, never questioned anymore. No. And then, the California press uses one-sentence paragraphs throughout this entire story. One-sentence paragraph, one-sentence paragraph, one-sentence paragraph, one-sentence. What are you, an English teacher? I was. I didn't like it. What's the point? And what do these two quote paragraphs have to do with anything? This is California. This is what Californians read. This is what Californians are taught. This is how Californians are educated. So don't be surprised when they suppress the vote. And when they do crazy things like this, that Californians are like, okie dokie, and with Prop 209 saying, we want to eliminate the Civil Rights Act that says you cannot discriminate based on color. We want to get rid of that. Don't be surprised if it passes because, well, I read the whole paragraph. You mean the one sentence? Well, yep. And I read the whole story. Do you mean all 5 sentences? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences that should actually be one paragraph, and 2 of them have nothing to do with anything? Yep. Give me that Prop 209. I wanna make sure Whitey never gets another job in California. Okie dokie then. We'll see you in the future, but apparently not at the polling place in California.